Jeff Holiday is nobody to me. He's just somebody that wants to make money and found a place to do it.
Hello everyone, I'm Hugo.
And I'm Jake.
Hey, and I'm Jeff Holiday.
And this is Hugo and Jake with another chick tract.
Yes, and today we are featuring resident cool dad, Jeff Holiday.
Hey.
You may know him from his appearance on Dr. Phil,
Oh,
but
God.
also he does other stuff. What do you do, Jeff?
I do lots of. I debunk pseudoscience. I try and investigate into like weird cult behavior at times. And then I have my variety online show, The YouTube Saints, with Wizard of Cause.
Yes, which I have been featured on once, and we talked about boneless wings.
I think so. Yeah, we got hung up on that.
that was during the bone in, bone out debate.
I'm a fan of
Of
boneless.
2018. I know you are, which is...
I recognize they're
why
just
you're-
chicken tenders with sauce.
Which-
That's fine.
See, that's the thing. My big part of that debate was just call them what they are. They're not wings.
It's fine.
That's-
They're chicken tenders for adults.
That's
Right,
fine. And you know what? They're great.
That's exactly
not-
the point that I've been trying to make,
they're
too. It's
not
like, it's
wings.
fine. Tendies
Yeah.
are great. They're wonderful. But, like, they ain't wings. Like, wings
Cutting
have
up-
bones.
Cutting up tendies and making them smaller.
Yeah.
Right.
Not tendies.
Yeah.
Right? Anyway, so Jeff is here after many times of both of us saying, yeah, we'll have you on, and not doing it because I am garbage and need to be actually browbeat into remembering to keep people on the show.
Nice.
Well, we're like a perfect storm, actually, because, I mean, you gave me many opportunities. You were like, go pick a tract. And I'm like, no, you pick a tract. You guys have done over 100 of these fucking things. So,
Oh my God.
Are we over 100?
Have we done over 100?
There's
Yeah.
so many.
What have
Yeah.
we done with our lives?
I just checked on YouTube. I looked at the playlist. It's over 100,
God
yeah.
damn.
Wow.
Nice.
And some of those I don't even think are in the playlist I think
Yeah,
Like-
like definitely not put them all in.
Oh,
We've
God.
added that too.
we must be almost halfway through the catalog by now.
The thing is, they keep making them every week. Or
Not every
2
week,
weeks.
every month or so, every couple. It's slowed down since Jack died.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
R.I.P.
we're here today with The Walking Dead. I actually don't know if this will be better or worse than the TV series. But it won't be better than the books.
Weirdly, in the second panel, they get stuck on a farm for like 3 panels for no reason.
Yeah, man. And it doesn't get dry at all. Not at all. Oh, my God.
So, without further ado, let's search for Sophia.
What? Why doesn't he move? I have, like, right for the very first panel on this one, too, I have questions. And
Please ask.
It's a beautifully drawn page, of course. But why is this man hiding in a bush? It looks like kudzu, maybe.
It looks like he's hiding in a hole under a bush.
Yeah.
Actually.
Like a Saddam Hussein hidey hole.
Well, I was going to say Vietnam, but Saddam Hussein hidey hole works as well.
You're right, not a lot of bushes in the desert. Except
Actually-
the 2 that invaded it.
That's fair. That's
a good joke. That's a good... There you go.
I've peeked.
There, I don't know. There's a lot that happens in between the 2 panels as well, because there's a foot right next to him, and then they're gone.
Right, and we're supposed to understand that somebody's standing there. They have shredded pants and smelly, stinky feet right next to him. Is he pissed because he doesn't want to get discovered, or is the smell really offensive? And then for some reason, they do actually, in fact, move, and we realize he's in a cemetery. They're gone. I'm still alive.
And I don't actually. There's definitely Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
Uncle.
I think the middle one's supposed to be Uncle Fester, maybe?
There's a werewolf, and then just different cast members from.
Jeff the Killer's in the background or something?
I was gonna go with like the denizens of Halloween Town.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty fair. They finally left. I hope that's all of them. I'll crawl along the graves so they can't see me.
This person died. We don't know anything about him, though, but here's a headstone, I guess. Either that or the writing is facing toward the fence.
Right.
I think it's toward the fence.
And it looks like plywood, too. It's wonderful.
This is one of those Ed Wood cemeteries.
Oh, God, yeah. Maybe in that second panel, maybe one of those is supposed to be like Tor Johnson or something. I hate those creepy things. If they catch me, they'll make me just like them. They're everywhere. If I can only get out the gate, I'll be safe.
Cameo from Mickey Mouse in the bottom corner for some reason.
I don't know.
That's not even subtle. It's just, hey, what if I put a Mickey head in this panel for no reason?
Yeah, mice don't look like that, Jack
No.
Chick. They, like, no. That's...
Maybe Jack Chick never saw a mouse in his entire life, and his only frame of reference is Mickey Mouse.
It's like, it's gotta be close, right?
Steamboat Willie, I was there! He was old enough, he could have been alive for that.
Steamboat Willie, for sure.
Yeah, how old was he when he died, anyway?
Like 80 or 90,
Yeah,
he was
almost,
up there.
He was almost 90 if he wasn't 90.
Yeah.
He's well pickled. The last grave. Once I cross it, I'm out of here.
And then there's...
You know, how graveyards work. What do you mean? Why do you have to cross? There are generally paths.
No, he's crawling. He's hiding behind the headstones.
Before he was behind them, but now he's in front of it.
Yes.
Or they're all facing the wrong way, and the fence is over top of the graves.
According to how this panel works, he's inside another hidey hole.
As unlikely as it seems, it's entirely possible they didn't think the cartoon, the storyboards through.
No way.
You know what I mean? Placement, whatever.
Life's like a graveyard, fellas. You gotta take it one grave at a time. You know what I'm saying?
Is there a shit? Is that a shit right there?
What are you?
No, look at that curly thing on his chest. Is that a shit?
I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it's not that. What is it supposed to be?
It's like white shit. What is
It looks like white shit. That's amazing.
What?
Dude, change your fucking diet. What the fuck?
That's my gang member name, by the way. White shit.
Yeah!
Yes,
That's pretty good.
It's the All Real Monsters opening.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
Now you will walk with us.
We're family.
No! I think
Yes!
I think this might I don't want to be a juggalo. Fuck off.
We have Fago!
And meth!
They just came out with cotton candy!
Oh man, if Fago came out with a meth-flavored soda,
They'd be inert.
They'd immediately knock Pepsi out of the running.
I think
Oh,
meth-flavored Fago cancels itself out.
It's just...
And it pops out of existence.
The juggalos would be like, this just tastes like water
like
to
matter,
me. My mouth is
antimatter.
constantly methy. I can't...
Well, you don't want to actually make it taste like meth, because I mean, juggalos will put a lot of stupid shit in their mouth, but I don't know. That's pretty. You just gotta label it meth Fago and make it like peppermint or some shit, and they'll be like, oh, maybe I should try meth. Well, no, that's a bad idea. Damn.
Try meth?
See, I don't think it'll... No.
Do you know juggalos that haven't done meth?
I think legally you're not allowed to wear clown makeup anymore unless you've tried meth.
I think so.
Even at Barnum and Bailey, they're like, sorry, the juggalos ruined it.
Juggalos are big in the Mountain West area, and that's where all the meth is. You know what? My experience.
This is just a good example of how I have too much faith in humanity. Help me!
What is that? Is he... Stop screaming!
It's Danny. He's having another nightmare.
Who's Danny?
He's our son, I think.
What?
Based on context.
I don't have any context clues for this.
I'm your 46-year-old son. Help!
Is it the one with the pirate tattoos that we keep in our cellar?
Definitely that one.
Oh. All right, I guess... Let's go get him, or what do we do here? He's an adult. I don't...
It's a tiny-ass bed, too. No, get away. I'm not like you.
Danny, wake up. It's okay. You're safe, and you need to get a job. Please.
Will you please get a job? It's 4:30 in the afternoon.
This is more of a nightmare for me than it is for you, and you're literally having a nightmare.
Be quiet, I'm trying to rest in my twin bed.
Oh, Christ.
Okay, extra from Willy Wonka.
Ooh.
Nice deep cut.
Yeah.
It was horrible, Aunt Emily.
Oh.
Whew. I'm starting...
Wait, I think he's just our nephew.
Oh yeah, I forgot too. Now I talk like an old man for some reason. We both have late-stage dementia.
Do we?
I don't know.
That's how dementia works.
I can't remember if we do. I'm starting to calm down now.
You know what's not calm? Me after seeing your chest tattoo.
That's good, strange man in my house. Now go take a shower and join us for breakfast.
Wait, did you just invite him to breakfast?
Yeah, but don't worry, I told him to shower. He smells.
Oh! Is he gonna wear a shirt?
I don't know. I don't think these are tattoos. I think it's just various grease he's shaped into different things.
Oh my God. He's a grease bender. And then, God damn it. And then I became just like them, lifeless and lost, like a dead man walking.
Well, that sounds fucking stupid. Were you on drugs? Did you have meth fago again? Well, I think you're part of The Walking Dead, the TV show, which is worse than not having a job.
That's true. Oh my God. How can you say a thing like that? You're kidding me, right?
No, actually, when I think about it, it's not worse than not having a job. They make money. They're fine. It's just really not dignified.
I think Glenn was happy when he got written out. Let's put it
You
that
think
way.
so?
Yeah.
Well.
Let's be honest though. The Norman Reedus' character development is really good.
I do like how few sleeves he has. I'm very much looking forward to that. Was that a Kojima game coming out?
Oh God.
Death Stranding. I'm very big into the videojuegos. I say that in Spanish.
Kojima, too much. He needs to.
But what is the game about?
Carrying stuff.
But what is it about?
It's about Kojima's DMT addiction. That's what it's about.
I'm just saying, I'd try DMT if it was offered. I wish I was Danny. Who's Danny? Is he Danny?
He's Danny.
Then why is he saying it like that?
I don't know.
Why can't I break out of this voice when I break
He's
character?
saying, I wish I was Danny.
Oh.
Not, I wish I was Danny.
No, that was. I
I'm
wish I
Danny.
was.
Oh, I'm Danny.
Danny. Yeah. I wish I was, Danny.
Improper.
That's how that works.
Improper word spacing is part of the dementia.
I wish I was Danny, is how.
Yeah.
Whole comic is fucking ruined. God damn it.
But spiritually, you are as dead as a doorknob and heading straight for hell. And there's nothing you can do. I look like the guy that did Monster Mash. What's that guy's name?
I don't know. Why would I know the guy?
I look like the guy who's like, whoa, it's going to be spooky.
Let me look up the name of the guy who did Monster Mash.
Monster Mash.
He looks kind of like Vincent Price a little bit.
No, that's what I'm thinking of. Not
okay,
Monster Mash. Vincent Price.
Okay.
Price. Not Monster Mash. The guy who's like, ooh, it's going to be a spooky Halloween, or whatever he says. You know Vincent Price.
Yeah, I know Vincent Price.
That was Thriller, right?
Yeah,
he was
in
in Thriller.
He was in a lot of shit. Vincent Price, when he died, is when horror died. Hey, I don't need this. I told you about my nightmare, and you just insulted me.
That's true. I did insult you, but check it out, pussy. You're not gonna do shit. What, would you rather I lied to you, little bitch? It's time someone told you the truth before it's too late. And you know Becky won't, or whatever my wife's name is. What is her name? Emily? Emily's not gonna tell you what you need to hear. You see that crow and that cat out there?
It's gonna fuck
that was a non sequitur. Actually, do you also see them? Am I hallucinating?
Is this dementia? Oh,
is this dementia? Is definitely a question dementia patients ask themselves. Mm-hmm. Is this dementia? And then they wander naked into a supermarket.
Oh my God. You know what? When I get super old, like old and decrepit and shit, if I survive that long, I am going to randomly walk into supermarkets and scream out, is this dementia?
I have been saying for years that if I don't lose it all, which I'm definitely going to, but if I don't, at whatever age seems appropriate to act crazy, I will.
Yeah. No,
it's
freeing when you do. I for a while, me and my friends, we had this contest to see who could get the better reaction by going into somewhere public and all of a sudden turning to the other person and screaming, "Who you calling a psycho?" Just to see what would happen, you know? It was pretty great. Yeah.
Wouldn't it be nice if it turned out dementia was just all old people really committing to a bit?
Yeah.
It's okay, our brains don't rot.
The older I get, the more I understand old guy at the gym with his nuts hanging out. Like, the more I just don't give a fuck if you see my balls.
I think I'm already at that point right now.
Danny, honey, maybe in that dream, God was trying to warn you that you must be born again.
Emily, you look like a goddamn chipmunk.
Oh my God, she does.
Is that not what we are?
Is this dementia?
Will you set the acorns down, please?
They're mine!
Okay, never mind. Not a battle worth fighting.
I'm gonna go to the video store and see if they got the Squeakwoolin yet.
The only video store around is the family the family video.
Cheape!
I think they sell pizza now.
She already left.
Oh.
The Cheape was her exit.
That was her exit.
Born again? That's the line cons used when I was in prison, so they could get out sooner. It was a joke.
Oh, that's a good way to tell me you used to be a prisoner. That is telling while telling.
That's what we call an illuminative part of the conversation in the story, part of the narrative system, so that you could know that I was previously a criminal.
It's like we only have 45-minute slots on ABC.
Is his aura like leaking exposition? Is that what the white is around him? What
I
is
was gonna ask, yeah. It wasn't a joke when I said Jesus Christ said it. It's written down, and it's no joke when you're gonna lose your soul. Do you think I use product in my hair, or do I wake up like this? Genuinely asking, can't remember.
It's actually kind of impressive how they managed to very, very subtly denote a bald spot being covered up on the back of his head. That's actually pretty wonderful.
I don't know if that's how
it's 50% that, 50% they gave up halfway through coloring that in black.
Yeah, he just got exhausted. Uncle John, I don't understand this Bible stuff because it's over my head. If this born again thing is so important, then explain it to me in very small words so I can understand what you're talking about.
Okay. You see, God had... Do you know Barbie?
Yeah.
You know her boyfriend, Ken? He had one of those dolls, and then he took a big, deep, fat drag on his vape, and he blew a fat cloud into its face, and it was mango flavored. Pretty good. Not my favorite, but not bad either. I like how the citrus kind of... Anyway, don't worry about it.
God vapes? I too vape. This is relevant to my interests.
Yeah, I'm glad. Adam was then, we gave him a beard and then named him Jesus. We gave him a trophy of a man sitting on a throne, and then he got a pet bird so that he could learn responsibilities.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it works.
This sounds right to me. I'm back, by the way.
Hello.
Where was I going?
I don't want to alarm you, Katie, Becky. God damn it.
It's something.
Emily. I don't want to alarm you, Emily, but you seem to have pinned several squirrel tails to your tailbone.
Is this dementia?
Is this dementia?
This is my tail.
Is this dementia shirts will be available shortly.
Yes.
God warned Adam in a field, and he was like, hey, don't walk around in my field.
It looks like a really nice field. I'm looking for weed, man. Wild weed.
There's definitely weed in that field, because if I know anything about how the world works, Noah took everything on the ark with them, including weed. And that's why we still have it. That's the only way this makes sense.
You're on a boat for 11 months. What else are you doing? You
Smoking weed!
Hotbox the ark, get all the animals high.
That sounds actually pretty okay, now that I think about that.
That's the only way, like, the animals didn't fucking eat each other. They all ripped out of their heads on weed.
Maybe Ken Ham just wanted a taxpayer-funded place to smoke. Maybe that's it. That would have made more sense.
Come on, Ken.
Mystery solved.
Do you think he can get high while wearing the human suit, or does he have to slough it off like snakeskin?
It's the snakeskin part. He's got to get under that heat lamp. The skin isn't as heat resistant, so you got to take that off first.
Undo the zipper just a little bit, and then he just kind of like wiggles out of the skin suit, you know?
I imagine Ken Ham looks like Edgar from Men in Black. You know,
He does.
D'Onofrio's character who's wearing the skin suit.
I get what you're saying.
He looks like that, just aged up.
Yeah. Okay.
Sugar. Give me sugar. Sugar
You
and
know,
water.
my favorite soundbite from that is Rip Torn saying, "It's like an intergalactic kegger."
Rip Torn. Did you know this about Rip Torn?
It's not his real name?
No.
Oh.
Rip Torn was once so drunk,
Oh.
he thought a bank was his house, and he was arrested for trying to break into a bank, which again, he thought was his house.
That's
And
wonderful.
that man's name is Rip Torn.
If you can dodge a bank, you can dodge a ball.
I don't know why I bookend that story with his name.
But he chose Rip Torn.
Like,
he chose that.
even if you're...
Is his name like John West or something?
If I
You
read
couldn't
a
get
story about...
SAG card without it?
If I read a story about someone trying to break into a bank that they thought was their house, I'd be like, was their name Rip Torn?
Right.
Sounds like that kind of name, even if he wasn't famous.
Yeah. I mean, like, you think that somebody who names themselves Rip Torn is going to be like an MMA fighter or something like that? Nah, I'm going to be a contemporary film actor.
I feel like it's sort of like Meatloaf. That guy should be a celebrity chef. What was he doing?
I know.
Rocky
I know.
Horror.
Yeah.
Was he in Rocky Horror?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was Eddie.
Meatloaf was in Rocky
He gets
Horror?
killed in Rocky Horror. Jake doesn't know about musicals. He doesn't like them.
Nope.
I don't hate musicals. I'm just really picky about musicals. Rocky Horror was great.
I'm trying to think of a musical I like.
Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
There's a good one. There we go.
That's a good
Is
one.
that a
yeah.
musical or is that a movie with a good soundtrack?
It's a movie with an amazing soundtrack.
That's completely different than a musical.
Was it?
It's
Man
like
of
60%
Sorrow.
songs. Yeah.
That's a great country song.
Mm-hmm.
Fact. Anyway. And then God got humongous and told Adam to walk on the dry remains of a forgotten seabed. And since everyone has has a live body, so we gave people living bodies. We gave them a soul that is also alive and a dead spirit.
Wait, now he's differentiating between a soul and a spirit?
I didn't know that was fucking different.
Okay.
Wow, what the what? Wow, I think I just did an Owen Wilson from. Wow. I've been doing that like the past few days. Wow, I don't know why. I haven't watched any Owen Wilson movies in a while too.
Best Owen Wilson movie.
Shanghai Noon.
Wedding Crashers. You're wrong.
Ooh, yeah.
Wedding Crashers.
Okay.
That was Shanghai
Noon, though?
Okay. I like Shanghai Nights.
That's a better Jackie Chan movie than an Owen Wilson movie.
Well, that's why it makes a good Owen Wilson movie, because, like, if you had to pick a co-star for Owen Wilson, do you want Vince Vaughn or do you want Jackie Chan?
I want early 2000s Vince Vaughn.
Not
now Vince Vaughn. Not True Detective Season 2 Vince Vaughn.
I want Christopher Walken, but it hasn't happened yet, so, you know. It should.
Owen Wilson and Luke Wilson running away from Nicolas Cage.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
Like what's that?
Can it just be National Treasure 3 and the promise is we have to
steal Owen Wilson?
We have to steal the Wilson brothers.
But yeah, no, a live soul and a dead spirit, they're a little strange, but more troubling for me is making us enemies of God.
Yeah, actually that didn't sink in for me because I was confused about the soul spirit split.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go out on a limb. Soul, our part of it. Spirit, God's part of it.
Oh,
sure.
Okay.
Like that's the pass.
Okay.
At least I have a good heart.
No, you don't.
What?
Shit. Our hearts are rotten, and that's why we have you here.
Oh.
We are going to harvest you.
Doesn't it have to be just such a spooky idea that you have a belief system where, like, you inherently look at every single person around you and yourself in the mirror and you're like, you are fucking vile inside because God says so, because of reasons.
It's very Mike Pence. It feels like he's constant. I know this is like he's.
Yeah.
I feel like his internal monologue is just kind of like.
You ever smoked or ingested way too much weed and your skin gets hot? I feel like that's how Mike Pence feels around women. Too many edibles is Mike Pence near women.
Do you think maybe he has gaydar too? Like he gets itchy around the homosexuals, you know?
Yeah, I think he gets AIDS lesions.
Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Damn.
The hearts have faces.
and two connectors that go nowhere.
Two connectors and then two Shrek ears.
That's one pissed off looking organ. What the shit?
No, it's a Shrek heart.
You see, hearts are like onions.
They have many tubes.
Sure. many tubes. And
Is this dementia?
Is this dementia?
God damn it.
I'm so glad I bought some beer before we started. Shit. Good grief. Got any more bad news?
I'm full of it. So, Danny, it's about your soul.
Oh.
It's the most important thing you have.
No way.
Your body's gonna get old and die. I'm gonna get a call from an 800 number in the middle of recording this, and I'm going to FU button them, and then your soul will live forever. But they don't like mustaches or tattoos. But the combination cancels it out, so that's actually fine. Just keep the stash.
My soul? What's that?
Well, we referenced it above, and I told you about it. Now, I get it. Since we separated soul and spirit, you may be confused.
Very confused.
Let me, and the hearts have faces thing obviously didn't illuminate you any better, but that's...
It was a little confusing, yeah.
Let me try something else with you. Okay, so your soul is you, Danny.
Well,
it's
but
inside
I'm me.
your body.
Oh.
Right, but it's also you. It's like, you know how, like, dirty atheist liberal cucks think, like, the brain is you? No. The soul is you. It's how black people make their food. It's inside your body looking out at me. But it isn't your brain. It has a body like you, but it's a totally different body.
Isn't that kind of redundant?
No. You. So there's you,
Yeah, there's me.
and you are in a body,
Yeah, no, I'm right here.
and then the soul is also a body inside your body that is a separate body.
Like Russian
Gross.
nesting dolls.
Ew.
But they're the same size.
Okay.
Squirrel lady, your voice changed.
I don't think that.
Anyways.
that doesn't make even like sense with physics. What?
Well, it's not a physical body. That'd be silly. You can't have a physical body in the same space as another physical body. That doesn't make sense.
I apologize. You're right. That doesn't make any sense. Please continue.
And you also can't see it. It's invisible. I sound like I'm pitching you just the craziest story right now. But hear me out. I'm not making this up as I go.
I'm all ears.
So you can't see it,
Mhm.
but you will after you die. Hmm?
But why?
It's
but why? Okay, is the soul like a ghost?
no, that's stupid. What?
Are you on drugs?
Listen to me. Come on. No, it's a body. It's shaped like us. It's got arms and legs, and it can only wear white robes.
Why
what
white
the fuck?
robes?
Is this dementia?
Is
Is this fucking dementia right now?
Is this meth Fago? What's happening right now?
God damn it.
Did you guys put a bunch of squirrel tails on me?
No, you did that, darling. Where are the rest of the squirrel pieces? Are there tailless squirrels around? I think they need those to, like, balance on the limbs of trees.
You know what concerns me the most about that question?
What?
I'm very full, but I don't remember eating today.
Okay.
Those poor squirrels. How can they balance now?
Did you know that as another feature, besides being able to wear robes, souls can sit on thrones?
Wow.
This isn't Jake making this up. This is written down. This is written down in a tome.
Those are the two things they can do, wear robes and sit.
It's like breathing and fine dining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This sounds so fucking boring. Holy shit.
Well, no, hold on. Souls can also see, think, hear, and speak. Not their minds, of course. They couldn't possibly have opinions, but they can worship Jesus aloud from their thrones with robes on and see him.
The throne almost seems sarcastic.
It's almost
if you're
it's a little
sitting on-
sarcastic.
Okay, I gave you your throne. Now worship me.
I keep having these like weird Neil Breen moments in my head. I'm like, isn't that boring? Isn't that a contradiction?
Would you like a salad that's just a bag of spinach on a plate, sir?
Isn't that a ripoff?
Jesus tells us his true story about a rich man who died. His soul immediately dropped to hell, naked.
Nice.
Yep. Squirrel, do you have anything to add to this?
Wait.
Oh, that's awful. Never mind.
Wait. So a rich man who died, his soul immediately dropped into hell. But it doesn't say why he went to hell.
He was rich.
Oh, so all the rich people
It's
go to
easier
hell.
for a poor man, rich man to get into heaven.
It's easier
eye needle.
Camels.
Well, then, excuse me, Aunt Emily, what about all those mega rich evangelical preachers? They're rich. Are they going straight to hell?
I can feel my hair grow.
Oh, goodness. I think those squirrels may have consumed methamphetamines before you ate them. Meaning you had meth squirrels.
Ooh. Meth squirrels is the best kind of squirrel, if you ask me.
Yeah. Yep.
Meth squirrel figure.
Yeah. Anyway, the guy was like, holy shit, hell's this thing? And then he got set on fire.
Sweet.
But, because souls are indestructible, another feature, he just burned a lot.
Just loaded with options, these souls. It's amazing. White robes,
and now,
sitting, and living forever to be burnt.
Yes. And now it's the 21st century and he's still burning. Still burning down there.
No, okay, so if
I really don't want to die.
If he's rich and he's in there for eternity and he's burning forever, what if he gives all of his money to charity? Will then he get out of hell?
Can't do it. No,
why not?
He's already dead. We killed him first.
Oh.
You gotta get him before they repent.
God sounds like a dick.
He's a little bit of a dick.
It's a little petty.
This'll bake your noodle. He is both the smallest and largest conceivable dicks. Because he's God. He has to be both.
You know the funny thing about God's dick? It contains tiny, tiny little angel outgrowths, like warts. They're like warts. They're like genital warts, except they're little tiny angels with trumpets. And anytime he pulls his dick out to have sex, they sound this alarm. But really, all they're playing is a brass instrument only Despacito. It's very strange, but I've seen it.
Did you have some of the squirrels?
Are we talking about dicks now? Because I'm into it.
Please don't. We haven't touched in 30 years. I'd like to keep the streak
As
alive.
far as you know, you take a lot of Ambien.
I do.
Well, I shouldn't have said that. It's okay.
It sounds like I'm given a lot of Ambien, not that I take it.
I'm not good with the words.
That's the best answer to, you've taken a lot of Ambien. Have I? Oddly, I can't remember.
Anyway, we're all zombies, like Rick. Spoilers for season 8? I actually don't know.
Not yet.
Don't know.
He's gonna be there for like a couple episodes, and he's like, I'm getting out of here, fuckers.
He's a zombie!
Ugh.
The spirits inside our souls are dead thanks to Adam. Wow.
Bummer.
All humanity is lost. But consider this. There is an arrow above the earth. It's like a Doctor Who episode.
Question?
Yes.
Wait.
Is the arrow two-dimensional, or is it some sort of like conical three-dimensional arrow?
I think from every angle it is the same 2 dimensions. So it actually looks like, from our perspective, it's pointing elsewhere.
It's like a doom arrow, like it's two-dimensional, but when you spin around, it's always facing you.
Yeah.
It's the trick painting of arrows in space.
Point of order.
Yes.
Okay. Is God in clouds in space, or is God
Space clouds, yes.
Or
Based on Tract canon, yes, God is literally in clouds in space.
See, I was thinking maybe either that, or he's kind of like Parallax from Green Lantern, or maybe like Galactus from Rise of the Silver Surfer, like a big smoke monster.
It's a little bit like that. Also, consider this. That's not a continent on Earth anywhere. That doesn't look like anything that's ever existed.
It's an unaffiliated planet, but it also has an arrow. We didn't have a file photo of the Earth arrow.
That looks like a Magmar from Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh my God. God hates Magmar, and he's a Parallax-like smoke monster in space. Got it.
Jesus
All right.
Christ.
Okay. I think I'm following.
Parallax Smoke Monster is a fantastic band name.
So wait. So Jesus Christ left heaven to make a way for us to escape hell. How? Did he
Arrow.
Oh. Okay.
Yep.
But it's pointing the wrong way.
Yeah, but it's an arrow.
It checks
With
out.
all of them. Yeah.
It checks out.
That which is born of flesh is flesh, and that which is born of spirit is spirit. Does it make sense now?
No.
Flesh is flesh, spirits are spirits. We have spirits and souls. They're inside each other.
Wait, can you show me some spirit?
No.
Okay.
I can wiggle my fingers.
I feel
Marvel.
it. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it deep inside me.
Marvel not that I say unto thee, you must be born again. Also, do you like that I brought you out to this woods to tell you that? I think it's quite atmospheric.
Atmospheric, yes. Let's see. Okay. I'm a nervous wreck, Uncle John. Tell me, how do I get born again? I don't want to go to hell.
You just gotta believe that Jesus did the stuff.
Wait, did what stuff?
I don't know, but someone should do the Emily, do the dishes!
What?
You left a plate and a knife out.
Aunt Emily, feed the fucking cat. What the hell?
What, are you raised by squirrels?
What's a squirrel? I'm going to the video store. Does anyone need anything?
I thought you already went.
What?
Is this dementia?
That will not be funny for a long time for me.
Yeah. What did he do?
Well, you see, he stood on stage. The light came down, and then he got punched in the face. And also a rock in unison with the punch.
Not quite in unison.
The punch got there a little faster.
A little bit off.
A little faster. Could have put a little more zip on it.
That's
if you know
pretty
what
good
I
for
mean.
a 1-2, though. That's not bad.
And then we nailed him to a piece of wood.
What the fuck? What? Why?
Because souls are inside our bodies. And that's fucking weird, man. We had to get him out.
The only way
I
we
was gonna get him out.
The only way we can think of to get these fucking weirdo, like, hitchhiking souls in our bodies out of our bodies is to nail this fucker to a piece of wood.
Absolutely.
It's like Christianity's version of body thetans. You just gotta...
This is gonna blow your mind.
Wow.
God Almighty shed his holy blood to wash away our sins. And I know what you're thinking, but blood's dirty. Correct. That's why it'll blow your mind.
Question.
Yes?
Does animal blood count?
No.
Okay, we're good.
What if it's holy animal blood? What if we get like a consecrated squirrel?
This is a good question. I'm not a priest.
If we're talking squirrel blood, I have good news and bad news. Good news, we have some. Bad news, I hope no one needs to take a shower for a while. The tub is occupado.
Jesus died, and then he was buried, and then he came back to life.
But like a zombie? We were just talking about the zombies. I thought you didn't want me to be like the zombies, but Jesus came back like a zombie.
What? I don't think it was his physical body. It was more like his soul got transported somewhere else. He was a lich.
So he had a zombie. Okay. Hang on. Aunt Emily, I think I got this. I think I got this figured out. So I don't want to be like the human zombies because they are physical body zombies, but I want to be cherishing Jesus because he died his regular body, and his regular body rotted, right? It was rotting, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. And
It
so
pooped
then
and everything.
and then his spiritual body became a spirit zombie.
Yes.
Okay, and then that way we can follow the wrong pointing arrow out of hell into heaven.
Correct. It's
Got it.
very simple.
Now that you explain it that way, it makes total sense to me. That's an amazing story.
It's pretty much the greatest story ever told, and I just told it, Danny.
Excuse me, have you seen, Ghostbusters 2?
I like Ghostbusters 2. More than the first Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters 2 is the greatest story ever told.
I gotta say,
I have to return it, though. I think I'm gonna have a blockbuster.
Vigo the Carpathian actually does sound kind of a lot like Jesus, now that you think about it. I mean,
when I was a child, the nanny scene where the French guy or whatever he is like a really evil Nanny McPhee.
Yeah,
that freaked me the fuck out.
That is a weird scene. He's not a ghost, but he's a ghost in that scene.
It super freaked me out. His eyeballs and shit.
That was probably the weirdest, most fucked up scene in that whole movie. Yeah, the nanny scene. That was wild.
Yeah. By the way, Oscar, cute baby.
But I mean, like, the more you think about it too, like, okay, so Vigo tried to bring forth his message to the world, much like Jesus,
right?
And then he was persecuted and executed by people, and then eventually he rose again. So Vigo, he is basically like the warlord version of Jesus Christ, right?
He also controls people via fluid. Instead of blood, it's just the goo that you put in the toaster and it makes it dance.
Well, let me tell you something. I've been reading this book by Mike Cernovich, and I think I can control people with my fluid.
I'm sorry. Mike Cernovich has a book? Wait, is this the gorilla mindset?
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. The potency, the power of your semen, your super sperm. You see, if your sperm is super strong, then the girl's never going to leave you. She's never going to cheat on you instead.
Oh, my.
She's gonna get that mystical voodoo dick super sperm semen in her brain, and then she'll always want to be there.
In her brain?
Yeah.
Oh no! Is that like a topical application, or
time for a sperm road trip?
You know what? If we ever get a chance to actually party in real life, we gotta call it Sperm Road Trip.
That's a good album name too, or
yeah.
band name.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes. Anyway, it's gospel.
Okay. But how do I get born again?
All right, you just gotta believe, man. That's literally it. Just gotta believe God, souls, squirrels, the whole package. All of what we've been talking about this whole time.
It's a bit of a tall order, Uncle Vincent.
Vincent? I actually don't remember my name.
I don't remember his
Dementia?
name either.
What is, hold on. No. What's that? Danny? No. I don't have a name. My name has only been Honey once.
Uncle Honey, I believe you.
That sounds so much worse.
You know what I like to relax with? A nice tall glass of Uncle Honey.
You don't want to relax with me. She gives me Ambien.
No, your honey, Uncle Honey.
In fairness, when you started it, you were the one taking it. I followed your lead. The difference between 1 and 7 when you write it down is like one line.
That if thou shalt confess, receive the Lord Jesus as your personal Savior, and you'll miss hell. And when you do, a giant arrow, the arrow from space we discovered earlier, will come out of the sky. You'll get thwipped by a comic book. Thwacked. Thwipped. And then you'll be born, your dead spirit's gonna come alive inside your body.
My dead spirit's gonna come inside my body?
The spirit is going to make a home in your soul, both of which housed in your body.
Okay.
Yes. Via the arrow.
The arrow is the delivery system for
Arrow's the delivery system.
for the Uncle Honey.
Spirit goes in soul, goes in your body. Yes, that's the yep. Your name's gonna be put in a book of life. You get a mansion, and it's real easy. You just trust Jesus.
No, see, when I got put into the book, it wasn't for life. It was only for 20 years, but I got out, and that's why I live in your basement.
Are you a father? Because you got dad jokes for days.
Do indeed, don't I? I will. God, I'm a sinner. I'm sorry. I'm scared to death of hell. I believe Jesus died for me. Lord, save me.
And he did.
Oh, man.
For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?
We're waiting for you.
Excellent, Satan.
Oh, he fucking nailed it though.
No, that's true. And then is that a picture? No, that's just a picture of heaven.
This is I think
not a mansion.
I've told you about this before. This is the exact picture in Christian school they'd show us. Be like, this is what heaven looks like externally. Like what? It's a cube.
The fact that you can be external of heaven,
yeah,
doesn't really make a lot of
Mm-hmm.
theological sense.
Where welcome to heaven, where you can wear your customary white robe. It's not really a choice; you actually have to
sit on a throne.
You can sit on a throne
in your mansion,
in your weird Greco-Roman mansion, and stay.
Yeah, we mentioned this before though. If everybody has a mansion, nobody has a mansion.
Right.
Then they're just houses.
Yeah. Like if you get like a solid gold giant dick statue in the front of your lawn, but then everybody else on your street has a solid gold dick statue in their fucking lawn, it kind of loses its fucking appeal. Nobody's gonna be like
the world.
Maybe there's mansion inflation. So like if you died like 1,000 years ago, it's like a mansion for 1,000 years ago, and they're real mad when people die today, and they get like houses with electricity and water.
Flat screens.
And they're like, "Fuck!"
Oh yeah, dude.
I just have a slightly larger hovel.
Could you imagine like only being able to watch nothing but Christian television or movies for all of the afterlife? Like, hey, what are we gonna watch today? I've got this Kevin Sorbo movie. Why?
Our job is equivalent to
hell.
By the way, by this standard.
Yeah.
Well, I know.
Fits.
Oh, I know. You get to watch some of the most amazing actors like Kirk Cameron and Kevin Sorbo, and who was the other guy that recently is just doing nothing but
Dean Cain?
Dean Cain, dude! I didn't even realize that. That was like 4 days ago. I realized that Dean Cain has lost his fucking mind. The dude is so crazy.
I think I saw an ad for another Christian movie with him on YouTube like the other day.
Oh my God! It's
fucking give me an IV of Dean Cain Christian movies, man.
No.
Plug me in.
The weird thing is he's B-level Kevin Sorbo in the Christian movie world, which is a sad thing to be.
Isn't that weird? I think Dean Cain is higher up the normal actor hierarchy than Sorbo. But he's lower in the Kevin in the Kevin scale.
Yeah.
He's half a Kevin.
Maybe it's because like Sorbo has more of like a redemption arc inside the Christian community, because he played like the pagan figure Hercules, but now he's on the side of good, so that's why they like him more. I don't know.
Well, Superman's sort of not sort of. He's a Jesus allegory.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Zack Snyder certainly thinks so.
Anyway, that's it for that Tract. Another one in the bag.
Over 100.
We did it.
God
I didn't know we were over 100. Maybe I did at some point, and I have forgotten. Is this dementia?
Is this dementia?
This is not going away. No. So
107 videos in your guys' playlist, and you were telling me that there are more that are not even in the playlist.
Definitely, there are definitely more. I wouldn't be surprised if we're at 125. Yep.
Weird.
Yep.
You think we've read the most chick tracks out of anyone other than people who work at chick publications? Like,
probably.
Probably, yeah.
Unless someone
Probably.
collects them and actually reads them.
There's got to be at least some grandparents out there who are like,
Yeah.
"Oh, the new Chick Tract
The
is
new
out.
one came out, Doris.
We got it in the mail, and they sent us a nice letter." They actually do. They send letters. And
Let's
they're like,
drink some unsweetened tea and read it together.
"Okay."
I gotta say though, like honestly, you guys have a winning combination with the Chick Tract stuff too. Like it's so long standing. You've done it for so many years and years now. And like if I before we did this, I was watching a bunch of them, and I watched some of the earliest ones, and you guys have consistently made just the most hilarious shit out of these god awful fucking comics all these years. So kudos to you, good sirs. Kudos. It's amazing.
Thank you.
We outlived Jack Chick. That's all I asked for. My life is good now. I can die whenever. I'm good.
We'll outlive Jack Chick.
Whatever.
All right, so if you guys are interested, you should go head on over to Jeff Holliday's channel.
I got some cults. I got some weird people trying to tell people not to take their antibiotics. People like squirting bleach up the kids of autistic kids' assholes. I got a lot of work to do. A lot of work. Yeah. But yeah, you can find me anywhere on the internet, Jeff Holiday, and I got my show YouTube Saints, and that's me. And I'm happy I was here. Thanks, guys.
No problem. Thanks for coming on.
Unless
you're a good guest.
Unless this is all just like a weird delusion. Like I don't. Maybe I'm just in a room and I'm talking to myself right now. I just is this dementia?
I could have fucked up the recording, and this is just all dementia.
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Anyway. All right. I love you deeply. You can follow Hugo Gillard. You can follow me at Papa Bird Jake, and you can follow Jeff at Real Jeff Holiday. Spelled just like you imagine it is.
Mm.
You can also follow us or go to our Discord. It's in the description. I'm stumbling over this.
If you're a Discord member, you can see Jeff in a chat with us right now. In one called recording, and you can't enter it.
They probably think we're having like hot cyber sex right now or something.
That's usually what that channel's for.
Definitely that.
Ooh.
And the squirrel slides down your gullet. Slow it throbs.
I finished.
Wow, I'm almost there. I just need a little bit more wriggles.
Wow, what are you, fucking porn star?
Snap its neck. Let's get that death wriggle right in there.
Snap its neck.
Yeah.
Famously on this show, you have called squirrels nature's fleshlight. So
okay, well that's context is everything.
Yeah.
I can't imagine one that would make that not bad, but
that's fine. That's okay.
Anyway. You can also support us on Patreon. Other than that, until next time, I'm Hugo.
I'm Jake.
I'm Jeff Holiday. Fuck around.
Woo!
Hey.
This has been Hugo and Jake.
Yep.
Cool.
Jeff Holiday is nobody to me. He's just somebody that wants to make money and found a place to do it. Jeff Holiday